Right, here we go. Um, I think I'm gonna go ahead and tag everybody that's in these breaks and try to get more people in here so that way they can see this. So, let's see. That's it for basketball. Let's see. What's up, Welshie? It's in all the breaks right now up front instead of waiting in hopes that most people will be able to watch so that way we can get some people in here for your case break. Sneaker Noble, Noble, Noble. That's it. TK, what's up, brother? This is going to be a long night, boys. Got three breaks plus this case break right here for Welshie. Welshie got an entire case of Impeccable. Here it is. All right. Take me one swig of a soda, and it's time to get to town. Welshie, my man, best of luck, brother. It's back there. Here we go. 2025, impeccable. Best of luck. Let's see what kind of craziness we can find. Not happy about your break. Which break? This one? In it for the long. You are in it for the long haul. You'll be here for a while. Mark, I think you only got a couple teams in the basketball break, dude. Yeah, you got the Thunder, the Rockets, and the Bucks. Thunder, Rockets, and Bucks. Hopefully, she doesn't get too mad at you for that. If so, well, never mind. That's not my job to say. It's not my job. I stay out of that. Happy wife, happy life. So, all right, we got spacers. We got spacers. One, two, three, four, and five of them. All right, here we go, Welshie. First up, Colson, 17 out of 60. Sprint to 10. 3 out of 10. Metropolitans. All right, time for some ink. We got indelible ink. No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I haven't watched anything. I got so much stuff to catch up on. What is this? To 25? Zebby Matthews to 25. I think everybody in the world knew that AJ Lee was coming back tonight. In Chicago, this is like CM Punk's hometown, so I think it might just be you, Welshie. You might have to jump back out and come back in because Mark Allen replied to me whenever I was asking him a question. So I think it's just you, buddy. Yeah, it's just you. There you go. Eric Batanti to 35. Batanti to 3-5 to the Brew Crew. 6 out of 35. Vince Coleman to 85. Vince Coleman. Perfect. Good, good, good. Vince to 85. There we go. That's a sick patch. To 25, Seaver King. Oh, that's sick. This next one's a nasty one, Welshie. Seaver, 15 out of 25. That's a good one, too. That's a good one. Nice patch. This is a good one, too. To 99, Charlie Condon to 99. There is why you take the Rockies right there for Charlie. Patch auto of Charlie and Seaver in the same box. That's pretty solid. Charlie to 99. And how about this? For the A's, there's a Nick Kurtz. Stainless Stars to 99 of Kurtz. That dog will hunt as well. 18 out of 99. Well, that's a good start. Kurtz, Condon, and King all in the first box. That's a very good start, my friend. Box number 2. Box number 2. I feel like this one's just heavier. I don't know. Now, it didn't feel, the box didn't feel heavy, but this box feels heavy. This box feels heavy. The whole box itself did not feel heavy. That's why. Oh my gosh. That's. Did you see that? I hope not. Well, I know who the bar is, and it's nasty. Wow. Holy smokes. Randy Johnson to 35. Randy to 35. 18 out of 35. How about this? Why not? 6 out of 10 for Skeens. 6 out of 10. Why not? Why not? Wore out your knife blade. Yeah, you did too. Wore it out, had to get a new blade and all. 6 out of 10 for Skeens. Cruz to 99. 4 out of 99 for Dylan Cruz. Mets win. Mets win. Mets freaking win. Cruz to 99. Kellen Lindsay to 99. Come on. Come on. Good Lord. Auto Kellen Lindsay. 99. To 25, Thomas White. 5 of 25. Illustrious ink. Five of 25. Another pitcher. Noah Schultz to 35 for the White Sox. Noah Schultz. Extravagance. Bryce Rayner to the Tigers out of 25. Patch auto. Rayner to 25. I think I hit this one out of this first case. I think I had a Bryce Rayner auto in the first box we opened. To 25. Oh, here you go. You don't see a lot of him. Tommy to 25. Timeless moments of Tommy to the Twinkies. Would have been to the Twinkies, but this is to Welsh. For the old Tominator. That's pretty solid. To 25. Here's our bar. This is pretty incredible. I'm a big fan. To the Cincinnati Reds. How about a Ken Griffey Jr. to 25? 3 out of 25 for Griffey. Three out of 25. Ken Griffey Jr. Pretty solid, Welshie. Pretty solid, brother. We got one more box for you. One more. That box feels kind of heavy too. This box feels heavy as well. It ain't though. I gotta see a redemption. Oh, that sucker's thick. Ooh, I like who it is. I don't know what it is, but I like who it is. We only got 4 spacers in this one. All right, here we go. Ooh, there's a good start too. Up top, Bazana to 99. Buzzana Nana to 99. To the Guardians, 53 out of 99. Sheffield for the Pods. I don't even remember Sheffield on the Padres. Marlins and the Yankees are the only 2 teams I remember him with. Everywhere in between, totally spaced it. Kyle Teal to 99 to the White Sox. Kyle Teal, 9 out of 99. There's a redemption. I don't know who it is, so we're going to go ahead and do it. I know the name, I can't remember who he plays with, so. It is a illustrious ink of Cooper Pratt. Card number 21, Cooper Pratt. Illustrious ink. Cooper Pratt. Oh, that's sick. To 25, Braylon Dowdy. Canvas Creations to 25. Doughty to 25. How about this? Sick. Vance Honeycutt to 10. 2 out of 10 for the Orioles. I think you know where that's going. Vance. 2 out of 10. That's pretty damn good. Oops. Christian Campbell to 99. 90 of 99. That's pretty dang good. He just signed his extension a few weeks ago. A couple weeks ago. Oh, come on, baby. This thing is not that thick. I don't know why. Struggle to get it in there. Christian, 90 of 99. Why not? Another Oriole. Cal Ripken to 91. A piece of lumber to go with his auto. 42 out of 91. Impeccable lumber signatures. Impeccable lumber signatures of Cal. And this is sick. 1 out of 5. Batting glove of Dylan Cruz. 1 of 5. I think that's got to be like the thumb piece. That is sick. Come here. Get in here. Get in here. What is going on, man? One of 5. For Dylan Cruz. Welshie, that was a solid case, brother. I am not mad at that at all. Skeens to 10. I would have liked to hit some Skeens ink, but hey. Can't really beat these 3. Condon, Honeycutt, and Seaver King. That's 3 solid ones. And our bar was a Griffey to 25. 3 out of 25. Griffey. Thank you, Welshie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're a rock star, my man. I appreciate it more than you'll ever know. All right. It's Cactus Jack. Actually, you know what? Let me snag a couple. I think I'm going to need them right now, but my OCD will not let me move forward. Having a gaping hole in my top loader section over here to the left. Can't do it. I just can't do it, boys and girls. Got to fill it. There we go. Boom. All right. Time to rock and roll. WWE time. Here we go. Break 426. Miggy with Braun Breaker, GHI. Rusco, Roxanne Perez and Tiffy, TW and R. Miggy with letter B and John Cena. Bud, Roman, and NOP. Thomas Duncan, Rhea, DE. Scotty Henderson, Stephanie Vaker, and that's it. JX, Britt with The Rock and M and Z. Miggy with Alexa Bliss and SV. Sean Franklin, Liv and Travis Scott, L, U, and C. And Brian Johnson with Hogan, KY, and Willis, AF, and The Taker. Here we go. We have hit a Penta auto, and we've hit a Jakar. Was it Jakar Jackson, or was it no Jada Parker? I think it was Jada Parker auto and a Penta auto so far. And we did hit an Undertaker numbered to 175, I think, yesterday. That's the only really good numbered card we've hit. So, there still should be a lot of, hopefully, a lot of good stuff left in here. Angelo Dawkins and EO, Dragon Lee. Jakar. Raquel. Candice LeRae, Jakara Jackson again, no 175. J Spot and Scotty. Go Scotty, you got the first numbered card, and it's Jakara. Cena, AJ Styles, Chad Gable Refractor, and Jade Cargill. Refractor. Base Cena. Trick Willie, Lola Vice, Trish, and the Puppies. Famed Phantoms. Ludwig Kaiser. El Grande Americana. Ludwig Kaiser. Dirty Dom. Carmelo Hayes. Andrade. Andrade. Base. Cora Jade. Izzy Dame. Jasmine Nix. And who's that? Fallon Henley. Ivar. Hogan. Sami Zayn to 125. We have hit a couple numbered Sami Zayns now. Sammy to 125. 619. For Brian. Sammy. Chris Sabin. Solo Sokoa Refractor and an Oba Femi. Soul Snatcher, Becky Lynch. There's Stone Cold. Nobody took Stone Cold again. 2 out of these 3 boxes, nobody's taken Stone Cold. Stuff just went down or what? Just ain't chasing the stunner no more. Gunther, Triple H, Ivar, and Tiffy. Welshing and I care, but I don't know. I can try. So I did this one other time, TK, and the first break went really well. And after that, literally, I couldn't feel a brake to save my life. So I literally, I don't know. Can I get some? Yes. I just don't know. I will message you guys individually and figure out what you guys want because I'm not gonna go out and do like I did last time, Jey Uso, and go spend $15,000 on hockey product and end up losing a few $1,000s. I can, TK. I can definitely 100% get you personals. Absolutely. Absolutely, I can. You tell me what you want any year, and I can tell you what I can get. Cody Rhodes. Yes, I can get any and all hockey. Pricing, I can't guarantee it's going to be great pricing, but I can get it. Penta, LA Knight. Look at Cena. It's a young Cena. Festival Fury Cena. Chad Gable. Let me talk to you. Schlinker cares. Schlinker, between you, Welsh, Schlinker, you guys would probably fill a break. All right, there's a Tiffy to 199. There you go, Rusco. Find a little something for all your agony. Tiffy to 199. Better than a poke in the eye. Asuka, Tongaloa, Brett the Hitman Hart. Yeah, so Schlinker, TK, Welsh, if you guys know what you want for hockey, I've done this before for Welshie. I've bought Welshie personals before. So if you know what you want, let me know and I can tell you what the price is. And if you want me to order it, I'll order it. If you don't, that's okay too. But I'm more than happy to price anything that you guys want out. Julia, Tori Wilson on the Rodeo Rebel. Montez, Cactus Jack, Damian Priest, Jade Cargill to 299. Jade to 299. 273 out of 299. Thanks. No, but that little 9-year-old Chase Chambliss or whatever his name is, that dude's like he's the youth champ and the men's champ, I think. To 99, Eric. Sorry, Eric to 99. That's the Emerald, but Famed Phantom. I thought the Emerald was to 5, but it must be 99. Famed Phantoms of Eric to 99. I mean, I wouldn't even mind Cornhole. I used to play a lot. Now I don't play at all. Except for when the guys were here. We played cornhole a couple nights. Charlotte. Tommaso Ciampa. There's Roman. A little something for you, bud. What's up, Sean? How are you, buddy? A little Roman action. Armin Petrovic. Just did a case break of Impeccable for Welshie. That was fun. That was fun. We did hit a Griffey Jr. for the Reds was our silver bar to 25. Eric, Travis Scott, CM Punk, and Kofi. That is where we will end. So far out of Cactus, we've hit 2 autos. We've hit a Penta, and we've hit a Jada Parker. Yeah, Jade Cargill to 299, Sami Zayn 125, 199 for Tiffy, Cena, and Jakara Jackson to 175. Oh, there's WWE. Baby is cooked. Well done. Let's do NBA. I think I said I was doing the other way, but I'm going to do NBA now. NBA, we got 2 boxes top finest, 1 box of 23-24 tops chrome hobby, where we are Wimby chasing. Oh, there's your teams. Thank you guys for filling this baby up. I do appreciate it. No, it took some time. It always does when we deal with basketball. It's okay though. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. All right. Box number 1 of finest. Let's see if we can't find one of those crazy LeBron autos or Durant or Steph. They're all in here. They're all in here. They're all in this product. Sorry. All right, here we go. Okay. Tyler Smith. Taylor Hendricks. There's our first auto to the Pacers. Aaron Neesmith. Hometown love for my Pacers. Neesmith to the Pacers. Welch. There you go, Welch. There's Brandon Miller to 150. Closer's luck, Welshie. Brandon Miller to 150. 29 out of 150. Oh, Anthony. Jaime Jaquez. Tater Tot. Jason Tatum. And a Vucevic. De'Aaron Yakaportal. Middleton. Brandon Clark. D. Russ. Andrew Wiggins to 125 to the Heat. Wiggins 125 to the Heat. Draymond. Boop. Debut of Bronny for the Lake Show. Filipowski to the Jazz. Refractor Arrivals. Dayron Sharp. Boom. Zach Edey, rookie. Shea Gilgis Dillingham, rookie. Brandon Ingram to 50 to the Crafters. BI to 50. 31 out of 50. Batum. Larry Legend. Factor of Pacomi. Sorry, to the Knicks. Furphy to the Pacers. Sleeved up. right. Hey, Love, Zach Collins, Phil Pawski again, Ray, Rodman, DeRozan, Cam Whitmore refractor, Lamar to the Kings, Phil Pawski, played quite a bit. It's Terrence Shannon, I believe. Indeed it is. BI and Jalen Terry to the Cavs. Franz, Harrison Ingram, Alexander Sarr, Jamal Shead, Tristan Newton, Caruso, Dayron Holmes to the Nugs on the Prism. Dayron. Shea Gilgeous. SGA to the Thunder. Tatum and AJ Johnson. Jamal Shead. Alexander Sarr. I hope he does something next year. Him and Zach for the Hawks. Both of them. I feel like drastically underperformed. Ingram. Drastically. All right, our last auto should be right here. Come on. Cam, Gordon, Simmons, Bogdan, and Daniel Gafford to the Mavs. Oh boy. Gafford to the Mavs. No rookie autos. Phil Pawski to 125. And I would have taken that auto. I'm sure Rusko would have too. Michael Porter Jr. to 250. Still with the Nugs. MPJ to 250. Yves Misi to the Pels. Yves Misi. Baylor Shireman to the Seas. Refractor debut. Boom. And Brandon Clark. And base. All right. Well, maybe now we'll get some rookie autos out of this box since we didn't get any out of that first one. I don't mind not getting a rookie auto, but I was hoping for something better than a Daniel Gafford. If I'm being honest. D. Russ, Nimhard, Middleton, Kidd, Brandon, Tobias Harris, and Karis LeVert. Sarr finisher, Jaylen Brown, and a Furphy. Jaylen Brown. After this, we do have 23-24 Topps Chrome, where we are Wimby, Brandon Miller, Scoot, chasing. I feel like this is we're gonna get a good auto out of this box. Cam Christie, Yaka Portal to 200 to the Craptors. That would be nice. I've hit a couple Wimby autos out of Chrome. I have. I hit one to 75. The very first box that I opened out of the case of Chrome went way back when it first came out. We hit a Wimby auto to 75. I think we hit it for Shane Hendrick, if I'm not mistaken. Ron Holland. I think it was for Shane. May not have been. May have been for someone else. Jalen Tyson And guess what? Because one Jalen Tyson wasn't enough, they gave us two base Jalen Tysons. Oh, they are different though. 118 and 216. One must be a. I don't know. It's Jason Terry or Jalen Tyson. Giannis, Caruso, DeMar, Draymond. There's our first auto. Khalil Ware. All right, we'll take it. Khalil Ware to the Heat. An ex-Hoosier. I did not think he was very good when he was at IU. Just being honest. I thought there was no way in hell this dude's an NBA player. And he actually played really well with Bam last year. Him and Bam played really well together. Fooled me. Because I did not think he was good in college. A lot of people did. I did not. I thought he was Garbino. He was Buns. Ant-Man to the Wolves. And Vucevic. Cody Williams. D. Bain. Reeves. Jabari. Karis LeVert and Rob Dillingham to 150 for the Wolves. T-Wolves and Schlinker. There you go, Schlinker. A little Dillingham action. 68 out of 150. Brandon Clark. Shireman. Dillingham again. Debut Refractor. Back-to-back Dillies. Dayron. Boom, boom. Boom. And boom. Saloon. Pow. Hero. Lugens Dort. And Max Strus to 75. Max Strus to 7-5 to the Cavs. Filipowski. Nice little Prism Filipowski for Rusco and the Jazz. And Carter. Arrival. Ben Simmons and Triple J. Jaren Jackson Jr. All right, last pack. Should be an auto in here. Cole, Devin Carter, Steph, Stockton, and oh my God, it got worse. Holy smokes. Yaka Portal. Raptors. Dylan Brooks to 125 for the Rockets. Let's hope Topps Chrome picks us up a little bit. We need a little bit of a pickup from Topps Chrome here. These two boxes of finest were buns. LeBron. Showstopper. Nice little hit for the Wiz here. It's a SAR to 50. Gold Arrivals. It's a nice little SAR there. If we can figure his stuff out, Welshie. We'll take that one for sure. And a Terrence Shannon. All right. There's those. Now we got Topps Chrome. All right. Must be saving all the goodies for right here. It's the only thing I can think of. All right. Good luck, everyone. No, Rusco, it did not. There was one spot left, or there was when I went live, I guess. There was 46 minutes ago. There was one spot left in Impeccable. City Society. I don't know if anybody took that last spot while I've been live or not. This is the wrong refractor spur right here. City Sissoko. I think that Impeccable and the Meridian are the only two breaks that I have up. Oh no, and the Golf, Live Golf. I got Live Golf up. Ben Shepard. The Pods Refractor. Evan Fournier. Kyrie. 48. Stones. And Ben Shepard for the Sirs. The Yes Sirs. Kobe Buffkin. Franz Wagner. Amari Bailey. Chet and Ben Shepard is one of our autos. How about the Pacers with two autos? Neesmith and a Shepard. Not mad at it. Not mad. We got a Neesmith from Finest and a Shepard from Chrome. Sengun, Jalen Pickett, CJ McCollum. Jalen Pickett to the Nugs. Prism. Sengun refractor to the Rockets. Amari Bailey and a Buffkin. Come on, Wimby. Let me find you. Where are you? Rashid, Jalen, Elvin Hayes. Cole Anthony and Larry Legend to the Celtics to 349. 187 out of 349 for Larry. Rewatch. Okay. Terry, actually, I don't. You haven't missed yours, I don't think, Terry. Noah Clowney. You're in the baseball, I think. I haven't done baseball yet. Baseball's next. I switched it up and went basketball first. So I don't think you've missed it, Terry. You're good to stay. Don't go. Don't leave us. Larry. Giannis to 199 for the Bucks. Giannis. 64 out of 199. And a Steph coast to coast. Yep, baseball's the last break that I'm doing tonight instead of the second one. All right. Jalen, Leaky Black, Jordan Walsh. Anthony Black is auto number 2. Anthony Black to the Magic. To Jalen Clark, Fractor. Spot this. Season best of George. Hawkes. Christian Leitner. D. Bain. Tatum Todd. Derek. Ginobili. Zach Collins. Bilal Koulibaly. Youthquake. Arguably one of the best names in sports. Bilal Koulibaly. Just rolls right off your tongue. It does, it does. Penny. Pete Nance. Levine. Rupert. AI. What do you know? There's another Koulibaly. Hood Shafino, this dude should have never went above Trace, ever. This is like the 13th or 14th pick in the draft. Dude was garbage, is garbage. I don't know why he was drafted so high. He was not good, and he was never good. Rick, DeSumo, Tobias, Neek, Clyde, the Iceman, Ben Shepard again to 299. Kind of a low-key Pacers break here. You don't see those very often. Shepard to 299. Whitmore. Whitmore just got traded from the Rockets, which is a good thing. He needed to go to a team where he can play because that dude is an absolute monster. He needs to be on the floor. Jarris Walker. You're going to see a breakthrough from him this year, too. Ben Shepard refractor. Another Ben Shepard to 349. Good grief. What are we doing here? Ben Shepard to 299 to 349. And then a refractor. Welch is hoping that Ben Shepard ends up doing something this year. Jarris Walker's in. Jalen. Jaylen Brown. Maxi. Cam Whitman. Sean Mama. June Phillips to the Bulls. It's the first Bulls hit. All right, one more pack here for Topps Chrome, and then we're moving on to baseball. Kobe Brown. Zebo, Tyler, Dame Time, Mello, Refractor, Triple J, and a Marcus Stinkin' Smart to 149. Marcus to 149. Jalen Williams. J-Dub. Youthquake. Triple J and Kobe. All right, there's the NBA break. Trying to get as much of these sleeved and top loaded as I can to make my life a little easier. This is all said and done. All right, it's MLB time. Shoo. We're getting there, boys and girls. We got some more cards here, though. Let's do Vivid and then the two Donruses. Finest, and we'll end with Boys O Summer. Figured this would be a fun little chase for Skeens. I haven't opened this in a while, and I had still got 4 or 5 of them up on the shelf, so figure why not throw this in there? You know? You know, you know, you know. All right, here we go. We're starting with a New York Yankee on the top. That. To the Yankees, Rivera to 10. Mariano Rivera to 10. Yankees and Welshie. There you go, Welshie. To the Pittsburgh Pirates and Willis. There you go, Willis. Skeens 5 out of 9. Skeens. Cam Caminiti. 1 of 1. Cam Caminiti. Herbert's having a good game. Oh, that's good. I like to hear that. For Ladd McConkey, I like to hear that. Who's this? Ben Hess. That's a Yankee. 1 of 1 printing plate. Base auto XRC. Ben Hess. That I do believe is a Yankee as well. I've got Ladd McConkey in a few leagues, so I'm not too mad at that. Oh, that's sick, dude. Oh my gosh. Why? Why do these penny sleeves suck so bad? Hagen to the White Sox and TK, I believe. 6 out of 8 for Hagen. How about this? Sick. Sick Kurtz. Power Brokers of Kurtz. To the A's and Mr. Welshie. There you go, Welshie. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for Nick Kurtz. And a combo, Jeremy Rodriguez and Carson Bench to the Mets. Mets win. Mets win. Mets win in the break. Four out of 10. Benj is selling well. I don't know about Jeremy Rodriguez. I don't know about him. Can't say the same for him. I don't know. All right, 2021 Optic. Let's see if we can find us a hot box. We did hit a parallel hot box, but we have not hit the 5 auto hot box. You're not guaranteed to hit both, but I vividly remember way back when Rafi Marchand to 125. There was numerous cases where we did hit both, or two of the same hot box, like either 2 5 auto hot boxes or 2 20 parallel hot boxes. I do remember it. Dominguez prospect. We're 2 for 2, I think. Joey Bart, George Brett, And Trevor Larnach to the Twinkies out of 25. Larnach to 25. And a boom boom for the Phils. Silver. Joey Bart goes to the Giants. Nice to see him finally getting a chance to play too. I think we might have another hot box, boys. Buxton to 199. It's 3 packs and 3 numbered parallels. Buxton going right back to them Twinkies. There's a Shohei for the Angels and Mr. Robert Campbell. Yep. Yachty, Jose Garcia, and Lucas Bigfoot Giolotto to 249. Bigfoot. Seaver to the Mets. And a silver of Jose Garcia to the Reds. I leave for Vegas on Sunday afternoon, so I don't know if I'm going to post anything else or not. Andrew Vaughn to 99. I don't know if I will or if I won't. I may just like post the, like, I think I got 1 box of Impeccable left. I'll probably keep posting that and the Cactus Jack, but I don't know if I'm going to take a ton of stuff with me. I'll take a little bit, but Key Brian Hayes, Shohei, Jazzy Jazz to 249. Jazzy Jazz. Bo for show. And Key Brian. Yerman, Bieber, and Jose Garcia, the Spirit of 76. 16 of 76. Back to them red legs. Joe Adele. Sorry guys, my wife's across my office and the other office watching TV and editing pictures because Jaden is in our room watching I don't know what, but apparently he took over our room tonight, so sorry if the TV gets loud every once in a while. Clark Schmidt to 125. .48 out of 125. Nicky Gonzalez. And a Jeffers. Reynolds. There's a Lou Rod. He was a big dude for the Dodgers there. Everybody, this card back in 2021 would have been a really big card. Really big card. People would have paid a lot of money for that card back in 2021. Starling Marte to 60. To the Fishies. Now I've not even heard Lou Rod's name in, I don't know, probably 2 years at least. Assuming something happened and he fell off the face of the earth. Because he went from being like the #1 prospect to nothing. KB to the Cubbies out of 249. KB to the Cubbies. Eloy. Mythical. T-Raj to the Fish. He was the AL pitcher of the week last week. Or pitcher of the month or whatever they do. Paddock. Jake DeGrom to 99 to the Mets. Jake DeGrom, 81 of 99. Kershaw, lights out. Paddock. Roth Devers. Jimenez, Jose Ramirez to 149. Well, that's pretty sweet that we hit another hot box. That's 2 hot box out of this case, so we'll take it. It's just as I remember it back in the day. I feel like a bunch of those cases. I don't think it was everyone, but I do remember a bunch of the cases we opened had multiple hot boxes in them. Scherzer, Keibert Ruiz to 199. And I do feel like the 20 insert one was a lot more common than the 5 auto one. Cody Bellinger to the Cubs. I'm sorry, to the Dodgers, not the Cubs, the Dodgers. Cody to the Doyers on the Unleashed. Scherzer. Slide some more top loaders up. Oop, don't want to see that. Auto number 1 is a BMAC to my Rays. Brendan McKay. Don't believe he's even in the league anymore. To the Rays. And a Shane O'Mac, who hasn't pitched in 2 years. To 249. Back-to-back Rays. Would have been a good pack for me back in 21. And Brandon Lau. Back-to-back-to-back Rays. Gallo. Jonathan India Silver. Daniel Johnson to the Guardians at a 75. Daniel Johnson to 75. India to the Reds. Joey G and Bryce Harper. Choo, we're getting there, boys and girls. Pache, there's a Jazz. Little Starry Night Jazz to 149. 80 out of 149. To the Fish. Vlad. Silver. Pache. Campusano rookie. Scherzer. Kenta Maeda to 50. Kenta Maeda to the Minnesota Twinkies. And Mr. Holmes. 41 out of 50. Vladdy and a Campusano. Manoah. Tony Two Bags and another Manoah. This guy went from being a Cy Young to literally being cut before the next All-Star game. It's crazy. Lou Bob. Old Tony Two Bags. I think he's finally out of the league. I think the Angels finally just decided to eat his dumb salary they paid him and be done. Dalton. And Dalton to 75 is our auto. Take that. I ain't mad at that. Varsho to 7-5 to the D-backs, and a Joey Bart to the Giants. Joey Bart, pink velocity 249 to the Giants. Jared. More sleeves, please. Bar show. All right, last pack of Optic, and then we can finally move on. Yaz, Christian Robinson, and Aaron Nola to 76. I thought that was a Shohei there for a second. Looked like Shohei. The Rocket. Right back to the D-backs. Christian Robinson. And Baby Yaz. That's all the base cards there was in that whole box. Not many. Alright, once we get done with this box, then it's going to be pretty smooth sailing. But we got to get there. We gots to get there, boys and girls. That is an awful lot of top loaders for a $75 box of cards. Alright. Here we go. Let's rock and roll. Here we can skip 1, 2, skip a few. Marvels of Leo, Marcelo, and Sproat. Boom, boom. Andrew Walters, Brock Wilken foil to the Brew Crew. We'll take it. Sloan, DeBarge, and Ryan Clifford. It's a thick pack. It's just a spacer. Darren Baker. Gordon. Jim Thome, Bomb Squad. Joe Swar and PJ Morlando. Thome to the Phillies. What's Herbert doing? Or actually, what's Ladd McConkey? I don't really care what Herbert's doing, but what's McConkey doing? The Wizard foil and Braylon Doughty. Purple to 49. Doughty to the Guardians to 49. The Wizard. Leo and Carson Benj. Luis Angel. Rhett Lauder. Austin Wells. Mizrowski and Tommy Troy. I think he had 4 for 49 or something at halftime. Something like that. If anybody is actively watching the game. Caminero to the Rays out of 199. Ladd Quiet. Oh no. 62 out of 199. I never thought that, what's his nuts, Herbert would ever have a good game without Ladd being right there in the mix of it. Walker Janik to the Astros is our jersey. Walker Janik. How about Omarion? Bateman and Lombard. I do have Omarion in 3 of my 4 fantasy leagues. I have Omarion. Seemed like that dude fell to me in every draft. No matter where the heck I drafted, Omarion was there. Like It was a sign I had to take him. Vance. So I did. I paid attention to the sign. We'll see if it was a good sign or a bad sign. Will Wagner. Andrew. Bobby Witt unleashed. Owen Hall and Yarlene. To the White Sox. Prince and Evan Carter. Noble Meyer and Culpepper. Carson Williams to the Rays. I like it. I like it. 199. Carter Holton. Clear. Gonzalez. Elite Series. Dylan Cruz. Nick York. Waldschmidt. Look at that. Pujols. How about that for the Redbirds? Just a 35. 5 out of 35. Waldschmidt and Burke. Yes, we will. Hampton with 48. 6 for 74. Hampton's. Neither one of them have any tutties. It's not terrible. Loma to get the box. Kendall George to 25 to the Dodgers. Kendall George 12 of 25. More some silver. So Namala and Polson. Nolan. Levi Stern for to 1. To the Cardinals. Willie Emmett. And Spencer Jones. Boom, 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 boom. Brody Beck. Arjun Namala. Dottie. And Kendall George. To the Rockies. Chargers win. Oh, no. The Chiefs 0-1 to start the year. I love the sound of that. Luis Angel. Love the sound of that. I don't know what the spread of that game was. I didn't even bet it. Did not even bet it. Sagis. I bet it's probably pretty close though. To 250. I bet it's probably a field goal spread. Maybe the Chiefs -2 or something. Arias and Dylan. I would be a little shocked if the Chargers were favored. Schemes. Dominance. Too many of these. Dominance. This, I think you got. Yep. Tabs and Kaba. Ooh. Tejada. Piazza to the Dodgers out of 149. Piazza. 4 out of 149. Williams. I'm telling you, my thumbs hurt. I went crappie fishing tonight. I caught so many daggone fish. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see it. That crappie tore my thumb up. Thumb's all raw from sticking my thumbs in their mouth. Yes, I washed my hands though. Marischal, Evan Carter, Jared and Drew Gilbert. Roman Anthony to 250. Roman 250 out of 250. Jim Cat. Sasaki and Cunningham. We're almost there, guys. I promise you. Peavy. Bobby Witt to 99 for the Royals. We'll take that. DeLauder and Braylon Payne. Last pack of Don Russ. Rhett Lauder. Boston Bateman. Colson. Owen and Takoa Roby. Owen Casey. Bateman to 149. All right. Boom, boom. Shoo. Get all that base up out of there. All right, let's go with finest, and then we will end with the Boys O Summer. Two autos per box, just like the NBA. Hopefully, this box of finest is better than the NBA one, though. Red, already a good start. To 50, finest moments of Juan Soto to the Yankees. 26 out of 50. Sick. 19 of 24. Well, she. Chase Young debut. I am. I will sleeve and top load these ones when we're done, guys. I'll save these. Henry Malloy, couple Tigers back to back, and Will Smith. Yeah, all the rookies and stuff I'll sleeve and top load when we're done. He said, burn it. Burn it. Bobby, Tucker. There's a Wilson. Julio, Salvi, Matt Shaw, Lou Bob to 150. Lou Bob to 150 for the White Sox. Max Muncy debut to the A's. Kobe Mayo arrival. Didn't I just say that I wasn't going to do this? I think I did. Roki Sasaki. I think I just said. All right. Starting with this next pack, I'm not going to sleeve and top load unless they're numbered. Unless they're numbered. Acuna, Sasaki, Jordan, Francisco, Wheeler, and auto number 2 is a Drew Thorpe. I thought this was a Yankee as well, but this is his White Sox to 99. Drew Thorpe to 99 to the Sox, and TK. Add a baby TK to the Bravos out of 350. Spencer, Quads, Strider. 155 out of 350. Kumar Rocker, James Wood, and Mookie. Drake, Caleb Durbin rookies. Heston to 35, Cam Smith to the Astros. Nice little hit there. He's good. 24 out of 35 for Cam. Roki. This is an insert. It's Prism, so I'm going to sleeve and top load it now. Nico Horner and Acuna. Connor Norby. Cam Smith. Vientos. Ezekiel Tovar to 150. Tovar. 150. Strider to 325. Look at the quads. You got 375 and 325. Lawrence Butler. J-Rod Refractor and a Vladdy Guerrero. All right, last pack of finest and then boys of summer. Nick Kurtz. Caden Dana. Mookie McCutcheon. Acuna. Drake Baldwin. Cal Ripken and Judge. Timeless. Or finest timeline, sorry. Of Ripken. Alright, these ones I will sleeve and top load when we're done. And these are base. Alright, boys of summer. Let's see where we're at. Last box, guys. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. This is the longest we've been live in a long time. I mean, a long time. I can tell because my voice hurts. I'm not used to talking this much anymore. $10, 20 minutes at the most, it seems like. All right, here we go. To the Nats, out of 249, Dylan Cruz. Yeah, these sleeves are so silly. Dylan Cruz to the Nats. Buzzana to 249. That's who you want with the Guardians. And Miggy. There you go, Miggy. Buzzana. Here we go. How about Johan Santana to 25? fan favorite of Johan. That's pretty cool. For the Mets and Welshie, 15 out of 25. Nice little Johan. Jack Leiter to 99. To the Rangers. Leiter. American Glory, Ian Kinsler to 75. Hmm. Ian Kinsler to 7.5 to the Rangers. Set for the Rangers and Mr. Dave Welch. There you go, Dave. 12 out of 75. For the Pods, Ethan Salas. That's a cool looking jersey right there. That's really cool. Here, baby. Ethan, 2 out of 5. That's why it's cool. That's why it's so cool looking. 2 out of 5. Mark Jones. There you go, Mark. Nice hit via your mini win right there. Like that. Got redemption to 30 to the Cubbies. James Triantos. Cubs. America's best signatures. James Triantos. Chris Thomas. And last but not least, to 175 is a Dalton Rushing to the Dodgers. Hmm. This is so crazy to me. If you guys ever see these big sleeves, do not get them. These are the worst sleeves I've ever seen in my life. I mean, god awful bad. Save yourself. To 175, Dalton Rushing. My friends, we have made it. We have finished the night. Thank you guys so much. I much appreciate it. Welshie, thank you for the case of Impeccable. That was a lot of fun. That was a really good case, so I'm glad that worked out for you. Uh, I've got what, one spot left in Impeccable, I believe, and then we've got a live golf breakup if you guys are interested in that. And I think that's it that I have. So let's try to fill those two things up. I'm sure Impeccable will definitely fill, but let's try to get that live golf going. So appreciate.